Hi, this is Billie Beene here with another segment of Truth by Billie Beene Special Report New. This is a new YouTube channel for me. I have a subscribe button in the lower right corner of my screen. Thanks for like, subscribe, and share. October 6, 2022, episode 428. The U.S. at DEFCON 2 to 3. A map of the U.S. nuke sites. That's from Werx. Russia, their city killer. Is it near the U.S. East Coast? And China is a hot mess. Some of my sources are God and the Bible, Patriot subscribers, Werx, Smoothie, times 12. That's with the retired Russian military analyst Andrei Martnanov, who gets information directly from the Russian military. Dr. William Mount, ex-military and former ambassador to Ukraine. Israeli News Live, Stephen Ben-Nun, former CIA, now has a ministry and regularly gets updates from the Pentagon website. Naval News, also Steve Quayle's site, Hal Turner, he's former CIA source also. So, yeah, let's get started. Okay. So, with Israeli News Live, yeah, we're talking about what's going on in China. So we have three major world actors. I'm seeing this, China, U.S., Russia, and China. So it's good to know what is each one of them doing. So China is actually a hot mess. This is according to Stephen Ben-Nun and other sources. The PLA, the People's Army, has something like 5 million. And part of it is backing Chairman Z, and part of it has really their leaders are unknown. Who are they? Inside the People's Liberation Army are. The CCP is a political party, and it seems like some of them are with Chairman Z and some are with this part. Now, what is known is Chairman Z is alive. He does have a lot of People's Liberation Army protecting him, and we understand there's purging going on right now. A lot of them with kill arrest. You get your name on this list, well, your military goes out and if you don't surrender, they just shoot you. So, kill arrest, purge is going on. Now, Hal Turner is bringing this out about what's going on. PERESVET, and this is a Russian anti-satellite laser system that can blind satellites, and they have put that in place over Russia and much of Ukraine. So we have a lot of intelligence agencies that are not getting intelligence. So that's going on. Now we have this. We have inside the U.S., and I put this in a previous video, that was Looking Glass is the U.S. military. That's our Nuke doomsday plane. And it was put in the air on October 1, and it'll be in the air. Being refueled in the air, and the purpose of this plane is it has all these nuke controls and can to all of the U.S. nukes and can activate them remotely, both on the land around the world and underwater in the event that the U.S. ground forces are taken out. So other sources are saying we're at DEFCON 2 to 3. I would not dispute that. 1 is when you're in a hot shooting nuclear war. So I think that's going on. Now we have this from Naval News website. Some information about Belgorod, which is Russia's city killer. And we have some new information coming out. So they're describing it. The Belgorod is called a K-329 sub. And Naval News is saying it's 583 feet long. I had a Patriot subscriber who said it's 604 feet long. So, or 178 meters. Width, it's wide, is something like 15 meters or 50 feet. Now, Andrei Martnanov, I got a picture of it on his side. I'll link that for you. And it's showing a large object and then underneath it a regular sub. And then we know it has 6 Poseidon torpedo drones on it. And this apparatus, so this ship, weighs 30,000 tons. Okay, so we got the description for it, and we're learning some new things about it. Now, it was observed, here's Russia, Ukraine is observed in the Barents Sea. We would say this is Arctic. So here we have Finland, Sweden, Norway. And so the Belgorod was observed in this area September 22 and 27. Now, I submit to you, Sun Tsu-Art of War, let's come up with some good planning that what was observed by the NATO US satellites could have been a duplicate. But I think that's possible because now we understand, according to Andrei Martnanov, it could be in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. And we know the Belgorod can travel stealth underwater for about 10,000 kilometers. That's about 6,400 miles, about that. Okay. Now the distance from the Barents to the Atlantic is about 12,000 plus kilometers, or about 8,000 miles. So we see, and my thinking is, if the information put out by Alexander Martnanov, that it's in the Atlantic Ocean and it's in its initial operational capability. So it's operating. We've got that going on. Now, we have this. And Andrei Martnanov says the objective for the building in the Belgorod was to be able to take out an entire U.S. naval carrier group. Okay. It's got 6 of the Poseidon torpedo drones that can travel at 100 knots or 180 kilometers or 120 miles per hour. This is new information from Andrei Martnanov. They can produce a tsunami It's also radioactive, and the height, according to Andre, is 500 meters, which is 1,640 feet. So here is the U.S. East Coast. We're talking about a tsunami coming in. At this height, based on my knowledge of, I was a science major, Earth bioscience, and I'm familiar with the predictions for the La Palma bringing in a tsunami. It was supposed to be 1,500, 2,000, 3,000 feet. And that would travel inland 20 to 50 miles. So at this height, how far inland? I would guess maybe 20 miles. All right, so that's going on. Now, we'll get to, right. And so now this is new information coming out from Werx that based on the software Spyglass, the U.S. plane that observed the N1, N2 in real time and broadcast it back to the U.S. Situation Room took off from Israel. Now, we have this. Yep. All right. And Monkey also had a map. I'll link his site of the U.S. potential nuke sites. And I'll link my previous videos, that information that came from Dr. William Mount about potential command and control sites that Russia might take out. Like Langley, the Pentagon, some locations of Lockheed Martin, Raytheon, and they appear to correlate, those locations appear to correlate to this map that Werx has. Okay, now, why do I call the Belgorod a mothership? Because it can put down other small submersibles that can, with people or without people, that can operate remotely or with GPS. So, that concludes my special report. Now we know what to pray about. Do I believe that the Belgorod is now in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, close enough to place attacks on the U.S.? I think it's possible. So let's just pray. I love you, and I'll see you soon.